Long time no speak. It's Ryan Lallier here back with a quick video on a platform or product within the Google Workspace suite that I've been using lately to create really good content, hyper personalized content in an effort really just to perfect the craft of GTM. But of course, my ultimate goal is to garner the eyeballs and attention of those who I seek to meet with and present my products and services to. For those of you who don't know, I'm an enterprise account executive at a company called Dremio. Dremio is a data lakehouse solution, data lakehouse platform. We are essentially at its core a SQL query engine for Apache Iceberg. So if you want to learn more, hit me in the comments, DM me, whatever works best for you. But for today, I want to take you through this platform that I've been using called NotebookLM to essentially build really awesome content. And there's really three pieces of content that I've been generating using this platform. First and foremost, it's case studies or FAQs or study guides as they're being called here on the right side, or briefing docs. And then the other piece to this, which I think is super cool, and it's something that you want to use here and there, maybe not all the time, is you can create what's called audio overviews. And what that basically is a podcast, which is between a moderator and a guest, or just two people that are having a conversation about really any topic that you want them to, as long as on the left side of the screen, as you can see here, you provide the sources and the content that you want the moderator and the guest or the two people that are speaking to talk about. This is 100% AI generated. The people who are talking in the audio videos or the audio overviews are not real people, but man, do they sound really, really good. So the platform is free to use. You just have to have a Google account or a Gmail, if you will, and you should be good to go. So what I'm looking at, or what I'm showing you here today, is Air Products. Okay, so this is a company that I'd like to get a meeting with. Now, you know what I sell? I basically sell data, a query engine, a data lakehouse architecture, and I want to get in front of folks like data engineers, data platform engineers, data architects, folks that are maybe in the business intelligence space or analytics side of the house, CTO, CDOs. So those are the folks that I want to talk to. But before I earn their attention or get a meeting with them, I want to be able to speak somewhat intelligently. And by doing that, I will have to make sure that I first do my research. So what you're not seeing here is a platform that I use for pretty much anything I want to search for and anything that I would need in terms of data returned and insights to create a point of view on why am I approaching your company. So I use Perplexity for that. So without getting into Perplexity right now, what I want to show you is the outputs of me using Perplexity. So there are three key pieces of information that I extracted from Perplexity that I just copied and pasted and added as a source in NotebookLM. That's Air Products Data Initiatives, the Air Products Tech Stack, which is pretty much just them kind of hypothesizing based on what they use, but it gives me a sense of the fact that they are using SAP and they have some as their ERP, and they have some other warehousing technologies in place, but primarily they are completely migrated from on-prem to the cloud. So I know that their data stack is primarily in the cloud. Need to know that. How does Air Products make money? Really important. This is actually the first piece of information that I requested. So anytime I try to create a point of view on a company, the first thing I want to understand is how does that company make money? Whether they're publicly traded, whether they're private, whether they're in the public sector, doesn't matter who you sell to. Like say you sell to the government, you still want to know how that institution generates revenue. Okay, and then what I put in here is a Dremio case study from RWE, another energy type company. So there's going to be some similarities in terms of the goals, the objectives, and the key initiatives for the business itself that might run into parallel with Air Products. So knowing all of that, we have all of our information loaded up. We have our sources. Now I can start to ask questions and create outcomes for my prospect. The first thing I want to do, the easiest thing you can do before you even type anything into this little prompt section here, is you can say create a study guide, create a briefing doc. But here's what I like to do instead. I start to do this. Create a use case on why Air Products should, part of my typing here, should want to learn more about Dremio. Please reference the RWE case study as a comparable environment. I can't spell today. Environment and use case. Okay, looks good. Let's press enter and let's see what we got. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. The engine's running. Let's see what it creates. Based on the information in the RWE case study and the provided details about Air products, there is a compelling use case for why Air products should want to learn more about Dremio. Okay, comparable environment, RWE supply and trading, data challenges and Dremio solution, the use case for Air products to explore. Okay, so really cool here. What I like about this is it's saying, hey, listen, this is how RWE supply is using Dremio today. Here's what we know based off of the use case. And then here is why Dremio should be considered at Air products. And it just starts to highlight some of the features and benefits and value props with footnotes, might I add. Okay, if you like it, click Save Note. And what you'll basically have is something that you can literally copy and paste. You can convert it to a source, which could be a PDF, and you can just send this off to a prospect right away. Say, hey, I did some research, compared you to an existing customer that looks a lot like you guys and gals, and I think we have something synergistic here, and it's worth meeting. So this is the first thing I do in NotebookLM. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll probably drop something else when we do an audio overview as well. Any questions, hit me in the comments, but go check out NotebookLM. It's a game changer. It's free. Once you get into a few reps, you get used to using the platform. It just gets easier and easier from there. Good luck. See you soon.